My name is Ivy. I'm 10 years old. As you know, school is a place where we learn, we have friends to learn from, and teacher to guide our personalities. But it's sad if this will be affected by the environment with the school violence. It's a bad environment for all students. So what is school violence? As you know, everyone thinks that school violence is just, boys fighting each others and they shout out like that. But really, the problem here nowadays is not that simple. Nowadays, there are more female students fighting each other than male students. Well, it's not only that they shout, they fight or anything, or they're cutting each other's cut each other hair and dressings and a lot more. 2 years ago, there's a lot of videos of school violence with a lot of female girls joined in with the school violence upload on the network socials. When everyone saw this, teachers, student, parents, they were upset, angry, sad, and have a lot of emotion that they cannot do anything. But still, some things that in this in videos, most of students are high school or junior students. And you know what? In this age of those students, we are having that they are growing up and they have different thoughts. They grow up and they're emotional and their thoughts are different. And they may not listen to their parents and teachers. That's hard to listen to. There are a lot of problems beside this school violence, but if you know what, school violence is not only about fighting and shouting. They're about the words that they say. Maybe it's not about fighting, but the words and what the comments about the bad comments these students give to that students. Maybe they'll for some students, those words are simple, easy, and they don't mind about that. But for some students, it's very hard. Much more is more harm than the fightings or the physical act. You know what? It's not only about some affected at school, also affected by the things about social network online. There is fighting videos and games videos and about the physical act of their students. And those give the student thought that sometimes they want to be the big boy or big girl, they want to fight and they want to be the best or something they're jealous about that they're not good as anyone else, or those students are better than them, then want to fight like that. Well, really, that's not a good idea, because you know what? Why we need to stop school violence? This is very hard to many students. You know what? The time that you are in schools and you're studying, that is very beautiful times that you have with your friends, teachers, and when you was young. But really, if that made with school violence, you fight and you have bad comments and everything, that they give you the bad feelings, that emotions that maybe not good, that can have they have a very bad times. You feel wow, and you cannot feel within your studying and the real effects in the futures. Maybe you're not be confident with yourself, or you feel that you're not who you are or anything else. That emotion will be having in the school violence when it's being acting. So what should we do to stop school violence? Well, in school violence, it starts from students, but also affects in everyone else around them. In school, in particles, and society in general. You know what? Once you want to stop school violence, you need to have things from yourself. For example, if you want to stop violence, like you act like you feel what they're feeling. For example, that maybe students that are being school violence and like they are fighting with each other, you put yourself in her or his emotion, and you don't understand why we need to stop school violence. Also, from student parents and parents and teachers need to like teach for the students about how should we stop school violence and why should we stop school violence, because it really affects for our future, for our students' futures. And for in particularly in schools, maybe teachers need to teach a lot about the school violence, and societies we should stop the games that maybe is all for physical acts and is not very good for students. Stop school violence, because in the futures it will affect a lot. But if we stop it now, we have better times, very good times with our teachers and families and friends when we're at schools. And that's why I want you all guys to stop school violence. Together we just stop school violence for a better futures. Thank you.